Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and I am feeling a little red today. I got my red shirt on. I got these two beautiful red cars. I've got this new Camry. This is the nicest Camry you're gonna see on the road, I guarantee it. This Tesla, brand new Model Y, beautiful, another reddish color. This is in for a full stealth wrap. So we're gonna be putting our XPEL stealth paint protection film on it. So this is gonna get the best of both worlds between the paint protection and a whole new look. We're gonna bang this out for the customer this week and stay tuned, it's gonna look beautiful when we're done. Always constantly fighting with this hose. It's nice to have a 5-gallon tank of water and you just got to deal with it. So we've got this brand new Camry. Customer had it for a couple of weeks, I believe, and they don't have a garage, so it gets parked outside under a tree. And when we got this thing, it was coated with tree sap. So we gave it a good wash, degreasing and clay. We ended up polishing it. We gave it a nice one-step polish, paint correction, which, by the way, our corrections, we spend several more hours doing a one-step than just about everybody else. Most people will spend 2 or 3 hours doing a one-step. We get it done. We spend like 7, 8, 9 hours if need be, so it gets done right the way that it should be. We're not rushing anything. And right now, we're doing a full front PPF on it. So the customer originally wanted just a ceramic coating, and I talked them into doing a full front PPF install, plus the correction and the coating, because that's what it really needed. But especially since he's got a tree sap issue, you know, if he's constantly having to get tree sap off the car, he's gonna scratch the you-know-what out of his paint. So this Camry is getting quite a bit of love, more so than most Camrys. But, you know, Camrys are daily drivers. A lot of people use them for many miles of commuting, and truly, if I'm not mistaken, Camry is actually the most printed template in our XPEL DAP software. So I'll be finishing this up today and then jumping on the Volvo that's right behind me, the XC90. That one's getting partial front. Marco just finished cleaning it up. I asked Marco a question earlier if he was sick and tired of washing cars, because I've been having him wash car after car. He's been prepping all the cars and, you know, getting the material ready. And his answer was the right answer, which he said, no, he's not sick of washing car. And I said, good, that's important. It's the most important part, because if you don't have a clean car, you can't have a clean install. And if your installs aren't clean, if you're not prepping the car properly, you're not gonna install the film properly. So it's the most important part, very important. You gonna help me out today with that Volvo? I hope so. All right. Marco's been learning, he's been apprenticing, he's been watching very carefully, very patiently. Patience, what did I tell you about patience? Patience is very important, right? Yeah. You know, I heard something, it's like patience is the fruit, and the result of it is the sweetness or something? I don't know. This work requires a lot of patience, that's for sure. And attention to detail. Spray it and lay it. It's not quite so simple either. People think, you know, we make it look easy, but it's a lot of practice. Handling the material, rolling it on the car, laying it, stretching it, you know, there's a lot to it. Yeah. Don't go automatically to wrap it all the way in, because most likely you're gonna end up with a bubble somewhere. So you gotta work the edge incrementally. And we're gonna jump on that real soon. These curvatures here, those are the ones you wanna do first. So let's start with the top one first. And the reason why you want to do those first is because that's where the fingers are created. So if you're not careful, you'll end up with a finger on the inside. But if you cut the film short enough, but still long enough to wrap inside, then you're not going to get many fingers. But you see how here, there's that curvature, that bend? Yep. You want to use a heat gun because you want the film to be soft so that it can mold around that curvature. Okay. You see how I'm focused on the edge? Yeah, so get that edge. Once that edge is completely wrapped around, then you can tuck, you know, do the inner. So, believe it or not, it's kind of humid in here today. So many fucking flies in here today. So what I was trying to say is, there's different ways of putting the film on the hood. You know, there's the back roll method, which is what I just did. And then the other way is two guys will hang on to the film and they'll peel it off and spray it as they're removing the backing paper. There's no right or wrong way to do it, whatever works. But I find, you know, that I've worked alone for so many years, this way is easy for me. Obviously, it's definitely easier than having to remove the lining before applying it on the hood. You know, the film gets dirty. That way, you're more at risk of getting contamination in the film. So what I do when I'm stealth wrapping a Tesla is I usually delete the cutout for the door handles and just basically wrap right over the door handle, and then I trim right in between this gap right here, which allows me to have just enough material to tuck it in here. Sometimes it lifts, it's not ideal, you know, the alignment around the door handles is never perfect, but you can see what I mean here. I don't want to get too close with the heat gun. I don't want to cause the material to get too hot and have the same thing happen to me on the other side. So here's that, where I basically cut the film on itself as I was heating it up. Pretty much just, you know, kind of got glued on itself when it was hot, which kind of sucks. But let me see if I can get this film. I just want to try to take it apart. Kind of fixed. Hopefully it doesn't lift up again, but I got it for the most part. So now I'm gonna lift the car up and do the bottom of the doors. So now what I'm gonna do is open up the doors and wrap the lower part of the door. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off these edges by heating them up. Some installers don't wrap the bottom of doors. They don't bother. They basically, you know, bring the film, the edge of the film right up to the bottom of the door right here, and they don't bother tucking it in. Usually, I like to wrap all my edges wherever possible. And that's kind of what sets me apart from other installers, is that I take the extra time to do things right and to offer better coverage, a little more attention to detail, and that's kind of what differentiates us from most of the other shops. All right, so the car's all set. The customer is here to pick it up. This is Brian. Brian?
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise. Well, we've met already, but you know, now you're picking up the car. So
Yeah.
now you're wearing red. I had a red shirt on the other day when I was working on the car. Now you're matching the car. So what do you think? How do you like the outcome so far?
I really liked it. Like, I couldn't imagine how it would look like midway, but after getting it done completely, it looks really good. It will definitely stand out. It's my first car, first car. I had a second-hand car before this, and I really like the way it looks and the color and Tesla, the car itself, and I wanted to see that I can protect it as much as I can.
And that, for sure, this is going to not only protect it, but it's going to, obviously, it changes the whole look of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Overall, you like it? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
You're not going to make me remove it and do it all over?
So like after 3-4 years, if I don't like the stealth, I can remove it and I have a gloss car.
So you can definitely do that, or you can change the whole color altogether. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate the business, and congratulations on the new car. By the way, I want to say something. This man loves to do salsa and bachata. More so bachata. He's a romance kind of guy. Every time I open up the door, there's bachata music playing. That's a wrap, you guys.